Our next two guests are Howard Rooks, owner and general manager. Tito Vitorino are here to tell us about their new restaurant, Amore, in Sarasota. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Nice
Hello,
to
Nancy.
see you. Nice to meet you. So let's start. Restaurant ownership. You told me that wasn't your major career in your life, Howard. What was that?
Real estate was my major career. I had a real estate company in the Washington, D.C. area, and at the time I sold it, we had about 2,000 agents, as a matter of fact. And then I owned some property. I love Sarasota. I have just always loved Sarasota.
So you've come here
Oh, yeah,
prior.
well, I started coming here, gosh, in 1970. I bought my first house here. But we're here to talk about the restaurant.
Of course, okay. So tell us about your involvement, Tito, in the restaurant. How has that been for you?
Well, for me, it's been a hell of a affair of 26 years now. We met a little over 3 years ago when we started our partnership, our adventure in Lamboki, and our relationship has been almost like father and son, twin brothers. We look like.
Thank you
very much.
Yes. Well, you do. I was going to ask you who was the younger of the two
No,
of you.
you're right.
Not the first time that he asked me if he's my father.
Yeah,
Really?
I would say that. Sure.
And so
I would be proud to be his father.
That's very nice. Okay, back to the restaurant now. I'll get pleasantries out of the way here. Tell us about the menu and what makes it so unique and different to our other restaurants here in Sarasota.
I think I'm going to defer this to Tito
Okay.
because he's more involved in establishing the menu than I am. In fact, he's more involved in making the restaurant successful.
Well, it's a teamwork, but we have things on the menu that not too many Italian restaurants are offering in town. We are very proud of our, table side preparations, like the Caesar salad from scratch. Then we have 3 desserts table side: the Sherry Jubilee, the Bananas Foster, the Crepe Suzette. But from the great appetizers, it's not a rocket science, it's an Italian restaurant, but we have quite a different flair. We have great escargots, we have great eggplant appetizers, then some of the classic dishes, the veal marsalas, the veal chop valdostana, the rack of lamb. Our best seller by far is the branzino, the Atlantic sea bass.
Ooh, I love sea bass.
Is a full tail, completely deboned, served on the skin, and the butterfly in the plate, and it's quite impressive as you receive it, and as you taste it, it's so delicate, full of flavor, and is by far our best seller. But our unique way to serve the customers and the menu itself is quite complete, and almost the entire package. If you're looking for a good Italian restaurant, we are no better than nobody. Slightly different.
Slightly different. Well, I mean, you need to have things that set you aside from others, and I think all of those things that you mentioned, because I did go on your website, and you have a beautiful menu. I mean,
Thank you.
Just lovely.
So the 2 of my favorites would be the rack of lamb, which I think is great, and of course we have wonderful steaks as well.
That's nice too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's
Sometimes
good for
people
something
just
for
want a
everybody.
good steak.
Right. How involved have you been, Howard, since the restaurant opened?
Well, quite involved when we were preparing to open, because we had a lot of work to do on the building, and so we were able to do that in about 5 months. So I was involved there. As far as being too involved in the day-to-day operations, I am not, because again, I don't have the experience that Tito has.
Well, you make a good team then.
Well, we do make a good team. He's a wonderful guy to work with.
Now, when did you move from Longboat Key? How did you decide on that move?
We had, again, the reason we opened the restaurant on Longboat Key was the fact that I happened to own the building, and it had been designed and had been used in the past as a restaurant. Well, during the recession, you could not find a tenant. No one, if they had money, they didn't want to take a chance.
Yeah.
So finally, toward the end of the recession, I thought, the heck with it. I'll open it myself. So then, fortunately, I had the opportunity to meet Tito and his wife, Liana, who's also very involved in the operation. And immediately, we had a relationship. And it's just been great working with him, and because again, he's one of the best restaurateurs in the whole area.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, were you going to say something, Tito?
No, I mean, just adding that it's been a teamwork between me, my wife Liana, and when we were pretty much almost kind of forced to live in the Lambo Key, the beautiful, majestic building.
Yeah.
We were very lucky to find this very charismatic, almost like you feel like you took it from a fairy tale.
Yes, in Italy,
book, because the place has so much character. We have beautiful, different rooms, from that open, glamorous patio to a very formal Madonna room that we so elaborate, and we put all our art and our more formal touches into it. Then the Puglia patio, kind of facing the entire Burns Court, that historical street, and as appeal to everyone, and for relaxing, casual, formal, and it's quite unique and
so a couple
special.
Final little questions here. So you said you have separate rooms. Can you have parties? How many people can you seat for?
He mentioned the Madonna room. That will hold about 34 people.
Okay.
It's ideal for corporate work, for just people who want quiet conversation.
Okay. Great.
And so then we have downstairs, of course, the entertainment. So ideally, we hope they would come there if they don't want the music while they're dining.
Yep.
And then after eating, they go downstairs and listen to music.
Okay. So last second here, where are you located now?
We are located at 446 South Pineapple Avenue.
Okay.
And 443 Burns Court, because the restaurant goes from one street to the next.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, our viewers can go online and find out all about you and look at your beautiful menu.
Yes, of course. And you can always dial the 941-383-1111 and call Yana for a reservation. She will find a way to get you in.
Okay, great. We'll do that.
Okay.
Thank you, gentlemen.
No, thank you, Nancy.
Thank you.
Coming up after the break, we find out what events will be taking place this week on the Suncoast.